Honestly, I'll continue it. I'll just make 2 uploads for the day. The third reason, let's do the second reason up top. Yes, the second reason why I'm doing so well is that it saves time. Families spend a lot of time on sports. Families are busy with after-school activities, sports, and work. Google is really good for research projects and papers, but it's not as good for day-to-day assignments. For example, with history, what do you usually have to memorize? The peoples, places, dates, and events, right? Now, instead of going through 40 pages, a 40-page chapter, you can actually have all the information all together in one spot. Show timeline. Okay. Third reason, many families tell me education is important because they want the kids to have the best opportunities. Right. Now, whether your student needs extra help to catch up or they are getting straight A's and want to advance at their own rate, whether you need extra help to catch up or you're getting straight A's, whether students are getting straight A's or they need extra help to catch up, whether the students getting needs extra help to catch up or they're getting straight A's and want to advance their own rate, there's plenty of help for both. For example, here on page 652, in the language section, you'll find all parts of speech, conjugation, of verbs, and rules of pronunciation. It breaks them down to simple examples all in one place. Now, maybe you have a straight A student that is bored of school and would like to advance at their own rate. Now, whether your student needs extra help to catch up or they're getting straight A's and want to advance at their own rate, there's plenty of help for both. For example, here on page 652 in the language section, you'll find all the parts of speech, conjugation of verbs, and rules of pronunciation. It breaks them down with simple examples all in one place. I just don't feel like that really addresses the need that much. Like, I see what you're trying to do, but I just don't feel like it really hits that point exactly. Like, this one is you're saving time. That one I can kind of understand. That one is that connect I can definitely understand. That connect is kind of vague. I think they're focusing more on shortening it so that you can see as many families as possible instead of actually meeting each family at their need. And then, yeah, because if you find the need, you can fill the need so much easier. The old sales talk was low-key, I think, better, but it's what it is. If I say that aloud too much, I'm going to end up doing too much with that. Now, maybe you're straight. Now, I suppose that actually leads to selling bigger packages, but I don't know. I see the pros and cons to each side. I don't really. Things like goal setting, attitude, schedule, and time management. All skills that will be needed in the future. Let me show you the LEAD program. You probably heard about the importance of goal setting, right? However, most students are never taught the proper strategy. For example, you learn how any goal can be broken into 7 simple steps. When doing these 7 steps, it drastically increases your ability to achieve that goal. Until you're achieve that goal. All these lessons are self-paced and you can receive a certificate of completion along with a letter of recommendation, which will look great on a college application or resume for an interview, or resume for a job interview. The most important part of the LEAP program is the unique mentorship experience. Here you get to interact with one of our mentors to make sure you understand the lessons to help you excel in all areas of your life. They are taught by someone like myself who has already been through the program. Okay, lead I get. Okay, what did I cover today? The second and third reason, and then I read over lead. But I think I have the second and third reason down. Let me just go through them one more time, then I'll end the video. So another reason why I've been so successful this summer, another reason why families have been picking us up this summer is because most families are super busy with sports activities and having sports activities and work. And Google's really good for research projects and papers. But when it comes to your day-to-day schoolwork, it's hard to find what you're looking for, know what's accurate, or what's up to date. Our system actually, no, wait, that's the reasons. The way they combine it's weird, but I just memorized it, so I should know it. But it doesn't help with day-to-day assignments. So you just cut it at that. Okay, so the second reason why I'm doing so well is it saves time. Families are busy with after-school activities, sports, and work. And Google's helpful for projects and for research projects and doing paper. Okay, so another reason why I've been doing so well this summer is because families are really busy with sports, after-school activities, and work. And Google's a really good spot for research projects and papers, but when it comes to day-to-day assignments, it's not as helpful. For example, when you're going through history, you usually want to remember the people's projects, dates, people's events, dates, places, and settings. You know what I mean? Debates. You want to learn the people's dates and the people, the dates, and the places and the events, right? Now, instead of having to flip through a 40-page chapter book, we just have it all right here. Super cool, right? Right. Another reason is, families really value education. Families really value education. Many families tell me education is important because they want the kids to have the best opportunities. Now, whether your student needs extra help to catch up or they're getting straight A's, and want to advance at their own rate, there's plenty of help for both. There it is. Popcorn's been stuck between my teeth for like hours. I like that a lot. Anyway, yeah. So many families tell me education is important because they want their kids to have every opportunity possible. They want their kids to have the best opportunities. Now, whether your student needs extra help to catch up, or your student's a straight A student and needs some other stimulation to advance at their own rate, there's plenty of help for both. For example, here on page 652 in the English and Language Arts section, you'll find all the parts of speech, conjugation of verbs, and rules of punctuation. It breaks them down with simple examples all in one place. Now, maybe you have a straight A student that is bored of school and would like to advance at their own rate. Let's look at the chemistry section. Not only do we have the periodic table, but we also have a great explanation of all the elements done in alphabetical order. Wouldn't that be helpful? Okay, I think that's good for the day.